Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid, as always. It's Pam's birthday today. We're going to take her a coconut. Go ahead and check our fortune, although I don't think it matters, but we do have good humor. So if we decide to do anything, we have a leg up. Oh, and you know what? I already grabbed the coconut because I was on it last night, which is a rarity. I know, it surprised myself. So, first and foremost, I was 100% mistaken about the key we received last night and about the mines in general. I don't know why. I always get very confused. I think that getting to the bottom of the mines is how you get into the sewers. It is not. Thank you for the comment, letting me know the actual way is, in fact, based on the number of donations you've given, which, you know, I want to, like, we have the skull key, but that's it. It is apparently 60 items, and I would swear up and down that we have given 60 items already, but apparently we have not, so that's just something we're gonna have to slowly work on. But it is nice to know how, you know, we're actually going to achieve that goal at this point, rather than running forward with this false, you know, idea I had running around, which, you know, we have no shortage of around here. But beyond that, on the docket for today, we are going to go say hi to Pam for her birthday. We are going to... Oh, let's see here. We have to, obviously, deal with our livestock here. Oh, and that reminds me, we've gotten quite a few names already. I think like 4 or 5 names already for our sheep/pigs. However, I am recording this the night before this comes out, meaning that poll has not even been up for 24 hours, so we will not be going to get our livestock this morning. We're going to hold that, we're still going to hold that off until tomorrow's episode. Oh, and you know what? Before I forget about it right now, boom, here is all of the tie-dyes that I have been neglecting to show. You know, they're nothing crazy, so it's not like I was trying to build suspense. The ones I made, I actually was not terribly happy with them. I really liked the pattern I did on one of them, but then the colors came out incorrectly. I guess I didn't rinse the shirts out enough, and the white, what was supposed to be white on it, ended up going pink in the wash, so that sucks. But the tie-dyes that everyone else did, especially my kid, was I was blown away by his. He had very minimal effort, and when it came to colors, he picked all his own colors, but he did this amazing Super Mario shirt, and I told him I am jealous because I wish I could wear it myself. So that's that. I got to get that out of the way before I forget it again, because I will. But yeah, so just a nice leisurely day. Whoops, do not throw that in there. We want to hold on to the milk. Actually, yeah, we're not selling a whole lot, actually. So, unrelated, I finished Steven Universe tonight. That was actually one of the reasons I am recording this as late as I am. I really wanted to finish the series. Well, and when I say I finished the series, I mean the original run of the show. I'm going to start the movie next, and then obviously right after that there is the Steven Universe Future series. And I'm pretty excited about it. As soon as we were done watching it, my partner's like, "So, what'd you think?" And, you know, I didn't know quite what to say. You know, stepping away from it for a little bit, I think what I would say is I really enjoyed the end of the show. I'm not going to spoil it. I mean, it's been out a long time, but I'll be spoiler free here. But I think that it held true to what the show is about and how they go about telling stories in that show. Remained accurate. You know, it was true to itself. And visually, the last episode was crazy. It was so cool. Oh, is it my birthday today? I guess it is. Thanks. This is nice. You're welcome. Always, always welcome, Pam. We love you. Yeah, there was this, a lot of parts that had these, monochromatic color schemes, and it was, very visually pretty amazing. But I have this intense melancholy about it because I don't want it to end. I don't want it to be over. So, here you go, Susan. Oh, goodness, for me? Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, that was the last of them. Yeah, I don't want it to be over. And that's, that's sad. But, that just is what it is with, a show. It has to end sometimes, right? But it's a bittersweet feeling finishing something like that I love so much. Well, we'll do so. Okay, how about this? We'll do potatoes, and then we'll round it out with parsnips for the final. So we'll do 16 of these. There we go. Alright, yeah, we'll go with potatoes to start with, and then we'll round it out with the parsnips. Like I said, I think that's a solid way of going about that. Gotta pet Dusty before we head back. Now, let's see. I forget. It was homemade fertilizer. Yes, so let's go home and start looking into that. I don't know. I forget the exacts. Now, it doesn't say a specific type of fertilizer. So, I'm going to say that hopefully it can just be any, and if that's the case, I think, right? It didn't say quality. Oh, it did say quality fertilizer. Damn. Well, even so, gives us something to aim for. We'll see if we can if that's going to even be feasible. What does that require? Quality fertilizer. Any fish. Okay. And a lot of sap. But we can do the sap. Let's see. And how many days do we have left on that? 11 days. Well, tell you what. Let's make what we can, and then let's go fishing. Well, yeah. We've got quite a head start on it already, so we may actually be able to do this. Oh, yeah, we only need to go catch 20 fish. That's not hard at all. Not worried in the slightest. Okay, got a few more things to sell here. Since we're going to be doing this, we will go ahead and try and clear out as much inventory space as possible so we have more room for fish. There we go. How did I miscount this again? Okay, I didn't. I just missed a spot. Say, I know I am notoriously bad for miscounting farm plot or crop spots, but geez. You would think I wouldn't mess up at something so such a low number as 16, but here we are. And I guess we can just fish here. We don't actually have to leave because it doesn't really matter what we catch since we're just mulching them into fertilizer anyway. Which, I said that, not thinking about what I was going to say, and that was graphic, wasn't it? Well, I mean, I think that's technically accurate. I don't know. Okay. Now, I just want to check. See, okay, that did count. Perfect. Perfect. That shouldn't be hard at all. Okay, so another thing I want to see. I pose this as a question, but quite honestly, by the time you guys see this, I have sort of made some version of an executive decision on this already. But I'm curious if any of you can hear my my controller now. I have taken a little extra precaution, and by that what I mean is I am playing this game with a blanket over my hands so as to try and muffle the sound of the controller buttons a little bit. But I did some noise gating. I did a few things on the last episode, and I was having a difficult time getting, trying to get rid of all of those. So we'll see if this works a little better. I think it should. But yeah, just let me know if you find yourself at any point through this video hearing my buttons click. Just make me aware of it if you don't mind. There we go. Oh, of course. I was hoping. I was like, yeah, we got nice quick. I you know, in this scenario, since it really doesn't matter. Also, you know, actually, I'm thinking about it. We don't have to catch too many fish because we do have 11 days, and in that time, our crab pots should be providing us with at least. I mean, most days we get multiple of what counts as fish, you know, snails, you know, the crayfish, crawdads, whatever you want to call them. There we go. So this is sort of out of the blue, but I have finished playing through One Lonely Outpost as what they have available as of right now. So that's all recorded, and I will be working on editing that this week. It'll either be out this week or next week, and I'm wondering, I think I may... The day that I release that, I will not be releasing a Stardew ep, only because I'm afraid of one episode cannibalizing another's views. That sort of happened with the Palea video, and then like 3 days later, the Palea video has like over 500 views, like out of nowhere. But for the first few days, they seem to sort of cannibalize each other. So we'll test and see how that works. But I was recording another video today for a game called Terra Nil, and I was thinking what I'm going to do is I do plan on cutting that into, a more review-style video, a showcase, if you will, I guess would be a better way to put it. But I was thinking of releasing the whole episodes, which are going to be somewhere in the realm of, you know, 30, 40 plus minutes. And I might make those unlisted and just put them in the descriptions of videos. For, you know, those of you who want a little extra of me and my stupid cozy gaming, because this game, despite it's not, you know, it's not a farming game, it's not it's in no way related to Stardew, but it has that super chill, super relaxing, just hanging out kind of vibe. So I thought it might be something worth sharing with you guys. So that one as well. Once I'm done with the One Lonely Outpost video, I will be working on doing just a brief edit of my first level in the game, and probably throwing that up as an unlisted video. But I will let you guys know when that happens as well. But yeah, if enough people watch it and are interested, I might turn that into a a thing I do where I record mostly unedited videos, and I put them on, I put them unlisted, so that they won't be showing up in people's feeds, clogging up people's subscription box. But if it's, if you want to watch them, they're just a click away, you know, in the descriptions of, you know, a few videos surrounding its release date. Something to look into. But those would be more, I guess those videos would be more like these, where it would be, or actually less like this. I feel like this is more of just a personalized, me talking with you guys sort of thing. And these ones would be more standard, like, let's play, you know, first time playing it, here's, you know, my reactions to, you know, first impressions, and just sort of playing through a game blind a bit. So I don't know, I've been tossing it around. Again, I know I have all these things. I'm still, you know, I still have the live action content. I just got, oh yeah, I guess I can explain that. I was waiting for a long time on my lighting equipment to show up, and as I said, that got here. Well, it got here, and one of the light bulbs was snapped, so it was, you know, still unusable. So I had to email the company, and I finally got my replacement bulb. So we're still working on that. Those, you know, they are still in the works. And to be fair, they can't be released until I get my... I commissioned some theme music from a musician that I enjoy, and he said he will not be getting the theme music to me for at least another month. So those are that's the reason I haven't been pushing that to you know, I haven't been pushing on that as hard as I could. You know, it's got some time still in the can before it'll come out. When I originally spoke about it, and this is a definite personality flaw of mine, but when I first spoke on it, I obviously I had every intention of doing what I said and getting it out, you know, within the month, and it just, wow, a lot more went into it than expected. So I'm trying, I want to try to work on that a little bit, you know. I have a tendency, and as I said, this, I definitely consider this a personality flaw, but I have a tendency to speak about things I want to do, things I have, I have actual plans to do, and then be it my, you know, my depression, my bipolar, or just, you know, life being busy gets in the way, and I'm not able to perform the task as quickly as I would have liked. You know, it usually happens, just not on the timeline I would like. So I need to shut my mouth about that kind of stuff. If it weren't for the fact that the One Lonely Outpost video is nearly done, and the unlisted video for Terra Nil is going to be, like I said, largely unedited. It should be out later this week. I wouldn't really be bringing that one up, but it's, those two are both essentially in the can, like I said. But I do apologize for bringing up my plans for things in the future. I guess, were this a normal YouTube channel, a normal YouTube series, I probably wouldn't talk about it. I'd keep it under wraps a little more, but given that this is so, you know, personal and off the cuff, I guess I get on here and I kind of talk to you guys about what's going on in my life and what's going on in my head, and a lot of times that means, you know, plans of things I'm working on for YouTube. But anyway, I'm rambling on about that. I think we'll catch one more fish, and then I am gonna head back to the house. I'm very tired in real life. It's been the end of a very busy, very stressful weekend, oddly enough. All self-inflicted, I may add, you know, but stressful nonetheless. And I think tonight I should really make it a point to get, well, attempt to get a good night's sleep. All too often I find myself getting essentially as little sleep as I possibly can, you know, 3-4 hours. And I know it's bad for you, so I need to remedy that. Okay, we'll sell this last bit of cheese, and we'll put this refined quartz away with the rest of our minerals. Speaking of Steven Universe, we have a quartz. And how long do these have? Long enough that I am not waiting for them. They'll be done in the morning, and that is good enough for me. Speaking of the morning, let's go ahead and check our weather. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Okay, that's fine. Now let's go grab a couple of fruits here, though. I think I want to make some cactus fruit wine, because that sounds fun to me. We had 2 wild plum in there. Not bad, not bad. We have enough time to go sell them, though. I feel like the wild plum probably doesn't sell for a whole lot. Oh, I take that back. It sells for quite a bit. That is nice. Okay. Alright. Well, say goodnight to the pups. Goodnight, Ollie. Oh, I already pet them, so they already have their hearts in. Goodnight, Monroe. I had a horrible nightmare about Monroe last night. That was not fun. Good night, Poke. Good night, Jeff. And good night to you. As always, I appreciate you hanging out to the end of the video. I appreciate you being here. Be good to each other. I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.